This is the final step of pre-production. When you're working on a big set, what we're about to do is known as a technical recce. It is highly important. This is making sure that all your camera batteries are charged, you have extra batteries, you've tested out your lenses, you've tested out your cameras, you've tested absolutely everything, your sound, so that when you get onto set, you don't have anything to worry about. And if something is broken, well then you can blame somebody else and not yourself. But yes, without a technical recce comes loads and loads of stress down the line because it's filmmaking and at the end of the day, something always goes wrong. Having two angles is not important at all. I sometimes use a second angle, but that's only really if it makes sense to the narrative. I generally like to make use of only one camera. It makes it look a lot more attainable and has a kind of unfinished look to it, which people on social media in this day and age gravitate towards a lot more. And in saying that, the quality isn't as important as what you're actually doing in front of the camera. I love the idea of being able to just shoot something on your cell phone or a DSLR that shoots 4K, that can do a whole bunch of ridiculous settings and high speed. You can use a GoPro here. You can pretty much use anything that can record video. Just make sure in your location that there's sufficient light, and then you don't really have too much of a problem with graininess, etc. with whatever device you're shooting on. Cell phones work brilliantly. Make sure, however, that you do have access to some form of tripod or a way to keep the camera so that it doesn't move. My camera bag looks something like this. 1 times DSLR with 3 extra batteries. 1 wide zoom lens. My go-to is a 16 to 35 2.8 L series. 2 formatted 128GB cards. Now it's very unlikely that you're going to use that much space, but always be safer than sorry. 1 onboard camera mic, which is sufficient, and if you do want to take things a little bit further, you can make use of lapel microphones. I only do so when I'm in an area that is a lot noisier than others because lapels really help isolate the sounds, but it does complicate things. As I said previously, if you can get into a location that is quiet, making use of just an onboard mic on the camera, like I did in this kitchen scenario, you'll be able to really streamline your post-production process. Then lastly, do a final quality check with everything, making sure that everything runs smoothly, all the batteries are fully charged, there's no scratches on your lenses, etc. Pack it all in your bag and then you're set to head into the production phase.